see it in the way you hold your cup, the way you've been so quietly trying to keep everything propped up. I know that kind of tired in the eyes, the kind that sleep alone cannot repair, the kind that comes from holding up the skies for everyone around you, everywhere. You don't have to say a word, I already understand. You don't have to find the language, just come and take my hand. Some things live past all the talking, some things only need the quiet near. You don't have to say a word, I'm already here. I've been where you are sitting now, in that particular chair of not enough, when everything you do somehow still doesn't feel like quite the right stuff. And no one seemed to notice or to ask, and so you kept the smile in its right place and carried on behind the daily mask, and wondered how you kept the proper face. You don't have to say a word, I already understand. You don't have to find the language, just come and take my hand. Some things live past all the talking, some things only need the quiet near. You don't have to say a word, I'm already here. So put it down, whatever you've been holding, put it on the table, let it rest. The night is warm and nothing is unfolding that can't wait until you've given it your best. You don't have to say a word, I'm already here. I'm already here. I left the light on in the hallway, the same as every night before. So if you're coming home late anyway, you won't have to find the door in dark. It's a small thing, just a bulb, just yellow, but it means you're still expected here. It means the house still knows its fellow, and home is something always near. The light I left on for you is still burning, still warm. The light I left on for you is a shelter from the storm. before I let the day begin to end. The light I left on for you is still burning, still warm. The light I left on for you is a shelter from the storm. You can take as long as you need out there, and whatever you're going through, the light I left on for you will wait for you. Come home whenever you're ready, no questions and no clock. The door is always open, and I never turn the lock. The light I left on for you is still burning. The light I left on for you still burning, still warm.
I know how heavy that is. I know because I've carried something like it. The kind of weight that doesn't show, but bends you slowly where you try to fight it. The kind that makes you quiet at the table, the kind that makes you smile a little late, the kind that would unravel if it was able, but holds itself together for your sake. I know how heavy that is. You don't need to explain it to me now. I know how heavy that is. I've been under something similar somehow, and all I wanna say is you don't have to hold it all alone. I know how heavy that is. Let me help you carry it home. The world is not always kind to people who hold themselves as carefully as you, who keep the noise from getting to the people around them and absorb it all right through. There ought to be a word for what you're doing, the invisible work of keeping yourself whole, the daily unrewarded kind of going that takes everything and gives back something small. I know how heavy that is. You don't need to explain it to me now. I know how heavy that is. I've been under something similar somehow, and all I wanna say is you don't have to hold it all alone. I know how heavy that is. Let me help you carry it home. Just set it down between us here. I'm not going There's a kind of love that doesn't announce itself. It doesn't come with speeches or with grand display. It's just a presence, just a warmth beside yourself, that's there when everything has gone a different way. I've learned to recognize it in the people who show up not with answers but with time, who sit with you beneath the broken steeple and don't attempt to make the broken rhyme. The gentlest kind of staying is the hardest kind to name. The gentlest kind of staying is the one that never came, with expectation or condition, or a limit you could feel. The gentlest kind of staying is the one that lets you heal. It's in the person who refills your glass before you had to ask or even think. The one who makes the hard days easier to pass without you knowing why you didn't sink. It's in the one who sends the quiet message on the day they somehow knew was difficult, who asks no more than they already estimate. You're willing yet to share and holds the result. The gentlest kind of staying is the hardest kind to name. The gentlest kind of staying is the one that never came, with expectation or condition, or a limit you could feel. The gentlest kind of staying is the one that lets you heal. I wanna be that kind for someone, the way someone has been that kind for me. The gentlest kind of staying is enough, is more than enough. The gentlest kind of staying lets you be, lets you be.
Come sit beside me for a while. I'm not going anywhere tonight. We don't need a plan or a destination. We don't need to get a single thing right. The room is warm and nothing is demanding. The evening has no schedule and no end, and all the things that need your understanding can wait a little while. I recommend come sit beside me for a while and rest whatever sit beside me for a while. There's nowhere that we urgently need going. The world will still be there when you are ready, and I will still be here the whole way through. Come sit beside me for a while. There's room enough for all of you. I'll put the kettle on or leave it off. Whatever kind of quiet is the right one. Sometimes the kindest thing is something soft, and no requirement to become the bright one. You've been so capable for such a long time, so very nearly more than who you are. And no one sees the cost of your upholding that beautiful and complicated star. Come sit beside me for a while and rest whatever you've been keeping going. Come sit beside me for a while. There's nowhere that we urgently need going. The world will still be there when you are ready, and I will still be here the whole way through. Come sit beside me for a while. There's room enough for all of you. We can talk or not, the choice is yours entirely. Sit here for as long as the night allows. Come sit beside me quietly, unhurriedly. Come sit beside me now. Come sit beside me for a while. I see everything you're carrying, even the things you never mention out loud, the things you fold into your ordinary and tuck beneath the daily going crowd, the half-night wakings and the quiet worries, the things you push aside to get things done, the way you rush through all your own small stories to make more room for everyone else's one. Everything you're carrying deserves to have a place to rest. Everything you're carrying has worn into your chest, and you have been so generous with all the weight you've taken on. Everything you're carrying doesn't mean you have to carry on alone. The love you give so freely and so easily, the patience that you seem to always find, the way you hold the room together breezy while something harder presses from behind. I notice more than you believe I notice, the careful way you manage your own pain, The way you always show up, fully focused, when inside you're barely holding the refrain. Everything you're carrying deserves to have a place to rest. Everything you're carrying has worn into your chest. And you have been so generous with all the weight you've taken on. Everything you're carrying doesn't mean you have to carry on alone. Put some of it down here beside me. I have room and I have time. Everything you're carrying, let some of it be mine. Let some of it be mine.
I won't ask you to be fine today. I won't tell you it gets easier by Thursday. I won't point you toward the brighter way, as if you haven't already tried that journey. I won't hand you all the usual lines, the ones that mean well but land like empty spaces. I know you've heard them too many times in too many well-intentioned faces. I won't ask you to be fine. You don't have to be fine today. I won't ask you to be fine. Some days don't work that way. Some days are just what they are, and being in them is enough. I won't ask you to be fine. I'll just be here through the rough. There's a kind of kindness that insists on better. They can't quite sit inside the actual now, that wraps the wound in an optimistic letter, before the wound has taught you what and how. I'd rather sit with what's real for a moment and not arrange it into something neat. Sometimes the only honest kind of comment is, this is hard and you are not defeat. I won't ask you to be fine. You don't have to be fine today. I won't ask you to be fine. Some days don't work that way. Some days are just what they are, and being in them is enough. I won't ask you to be fine. I'll just be here through the rough. You're allowed to not be fine. You're allowed to let today be what it is. I won't ask you to be fine. I'll just be here. I'll just be here. The night you needed someone, I was there. Not because I had the perfect thing to offer, just because I knew you needed air, and someone warm enough to make it softer. You didn't ask, you rarely ever ask. You find the asking harder than the having. And so I learned to read past the daily mask, to find the place that quietly was breaking. The night you needed someone, I didn't need to know the reason why. The night you needed someone, I just sat with you inside the quiet cry. Not to fix or to untangle, not to make it neat and right. The night you needed someone, I was glad to be your light. We sat until the worst of it had passed, until the room felt slightly less like pressure. And even though the night was overcast, you seemed to breathe in slightly fuller measure. That's all that any of us really need sometimes. Just someone who will stay inside the weather, who doesn't run when things stop making rhymes, who'll hold the weight of bad nights all together. The night you needed someone, I didn't need to know the reason why. The night you needed someone, I just sat with you inside the quiet cry. Not to fix or to untangle, not to make it neat and right. The night you needed someone, I was glad to be your light. And any night you need someone again, I hope you know I mean it when I say, the night you needed someone, I choose to be there every single way. Every single way.
Think about all the things you held alone, the nights that no one knew were difficult, days you drove yourself quietly home and held the steering wheel and felt the pull of everything that had no place to go, of everything you couldn't say out loud, of all the feelings with no one to show that live beneath your perfectly fine crowd. All the things you held alone deserve more than silence and a closed door. All the things you held alone deserved someone to hold them with you more. And I am sorry that you had to keep them all inside for such a time. All the things you held alone could have been half mine. There's a particular kind of brave in the person who bears the weight in private, who gives the world whatever the world gave back without complaint and without riot, who answers fine to every passing question, who manages the smile at the right time, who carries the invisible suggestion that everything is running close to fine. All the things you held alone deserve more than silence and a closed door. All the things you held alone deserved someone to hold them with you more. And I am sorry that you had to keep them all inside for such a time. All the things you held alone could have been half mine. You don't have to hold alone anymore. I'm here now. I'm here now. All the things you held alone, let me hold them with you now. Let me hold them with you now. Let me be the quiet here when everything outside is noise and rushing. Let me be the slow and clear when all the other voices keep on pushing. Let me be the cup of tea that's ready, the room that doesn't ask you to perform. Let me be the something soft and steady that meets you on the far side of the storm. Let me be the quiet here, the kind of quiet that feels like being held. Let me be the quiet here where nothing needs to be compelled, where you can be exactly what you revision or apology. Let me be the quiet here. Let me be your quietly. I know the world has been too loud for you, too full of expectation and demand. And somewhere in the noise you lost the clue of who you were before all this began. And I don't need you shining or together. I don't need you strong or figured out. I just need you here in any weather. And I will hold the quiet all about. Let me be the quiet here. The kind of quiet that feels like being held. Let me be the quiet here, where nothing needs to be compelled, where you can be exactly what you are, without revision or apology. Let me be the quiet here. Let me be your quietly. The quiet here is yours, for as long as you need. Let me be the quiet here. Let me be. Let me be.
Nobody sees how hard you try. The early starts before the house is waking. Nobody sees behind the capable lie, the small and daily cost of never breaking. Nobody counts the times you started over, when something fell apart and you rebuilt. Nobody sees the shoulder you gave shoulder to everyone who needed it, that tilt. Nobody sees how hard you tried, and I think that's the loneliest part. Nobody sees how hard you try, and it wears away the heart to work this hard in quiet and in private, and have it pass like it was nothing much. Nobody sees how hard you try, but I do, I do, I do. I see the way you hold things together, the way you make the difficult seem light, the way you show up in all kinds of weather and find a way to make the timing right. And I want you to know that I have noticed every bit of effort you have spent, the quiet, unrewarded kind of devotion that you have given far beyond what's meant. Nobody sees how hard you try, and I think that's the loneliest part. Nobody sees how hard you try, and it Nobody sees how hard you try, but I do, I do, I do. I see you, I see every bit of it. Nobody sees how hard you try, but I do, I always do. Before you fall asleep tonight, I want you to know that today counted. Even if it didn't go exactly right, even if the whole thing felt surmounted by things too big and days too long, and people asking more than you could give. Before you close your eyes, I want this song to say something about the way you live. Before you fall asleep tonight, let go of all the things you didn't finish. Before you fall asleep tonight, let the weight of the day diminish. You were here, you showed up, you kept going, and that is worth more than you know. Before you fall asleep tonight, let yourself rest, let yourself go. The night is not the place for tallying. It's not the time to score the day out loud. The night was made for the unhurrying of everything the daylight makes too proud. So let the undone things stay where they are. Let the unfinished sentences await. You have carried the day as far, and now the day can hold its own weight. Before you fall asleep tonight, let go of all the things you didn't finish. Before you fall asleep tonight, let the weight of the day diminish. You were here, you showed up, you kept going, and that is worth more than you know. Before you fall asleep tonight, let yourself rest, let yourself go. Sleep now, the morning will come gently. Sleep now, you've done enough today. Before you fall asleep tonight, you are enough, you are enough.
This is what kindness sounds like when it finds you on your hardest kind of day. Not loud or overstated, just a warmth that quietly finds its way into the place you'd almost stopped believing that warmth like this could still exist for you. This is what kindness sounds like, arriving soft and simple and true. This is what kindness sounds like, low and warm and old as any song. This is what kindness sounds like when you've been without it far too long. It doesn't ask you to explain yourself. It doesn't need you to perform. This is what kindness sounds like, coming in from the cold and finding warm. I know you've had your share of the indifferent, the ones who looked and quickly looked away, the days that offered nothing but efficient transaction and the quick resume. And kindness in those seasons can feel foreign, like something from a language you once spoke. And this song wants to find a place that's worn thin and mend the smallest piece before you broke. This is what kindness sounds like, low and warm and old as any song. This is what kindness sounds like when you've been without it far too long. It doesn't ask you to explain yourself. It doesn't need you to perform. This is what kindness sounds like, coming in from the cold and finding warm. Let it find you, let it hold you. This is what kindness sounds like, soft and certain, old and golden. This is what kindness sounds like now. You made it through another day. I know that might sound small, but it isn't. Some days the only victory was staying, and you stayed, and that is something significant. You didn't have to make it beautiful. You didn't have to make it mean a thing. Some days the goal is only being movable from one end of the heart to the beginning. You made it through another day, and I want you to count that as a thing. You made it through another day with everything that day deserves more than a single look. I know you'll tell me anyone could do it. I know you'll say it wasn't all that much, but I have seen the days you've barely gotten through it, and I know the particular kind of such days that ask you to be more than possible, that stretch the limit of what you can hold. And every time you show me what is manageable, you show me something quietly bold. You made it through another day, and I want you to count that as a thing. You made it through another day with everything that day was carrying, and no one handed you a medal for it, and no one saw the cost of what it took. You made it through another day that deserves more than a single look. You made it through. You made it through another day, and I am proud of you. I am so proud of you.
Rest here as long as you need. There is no clock on this particular kindness, no end point and no guaranteed return to function or to any brightness. Stay here in the slow and in the quiet for as many days as quiet takes. The world will still be there after your riot of rest, and it can wait until it wakes. Rest here as long as you need. No one is counting, and no one is keeping. Rest here as long as you need. The door is open for your coming and your leaving. You have spent so long in service to the urgent that you forgot what unhurried felt like. Rest here as long as you need. Come find out what the gentle finds like. I've watched you run on nearly nothing for longer than a person should sustain, and still you gave the world your everything, and rose each time you might have just remained. There is a cost to being always ready, a debt that comes due in the quiet hours. And what what you need now isn't strong and steady. You need to simply rest among the flowers. Rest here as long as you need. No one is counting and no one is keeping. Rest here as long as you need. The door is open for your coming and your leaving. You have spent so long in service to the urgent that you forgot what unhurried felt like. Rest here as long as you need. Come find out what the gentle finds like. Rest here, just rest here, as long as you need. As long as you need. Rest here.